Day 7. Last night was just the fucking worst night's sleep ever. Oh man. Luckily it wasn't freezing. I mean, it was freezing cold, but it wasn't as cold as some nights. That's the silver lining that I'm holding on to. Yeah, I'm still not sure about my plan of a B&B in Kinlochleven. Even though I'm totally battered, I just don't feel like I want the West Highland Way to beat me just yet, even after all that. I'll either will do the B&B, depending on how I feel after this next 2.5 hours trek, or I'll just find a campsite and see if I can't use their facilities there, have a shower, at least dry off some of my clothes, and then try and make it up to Fort William. It's about 7:30 now. Oh, it's just gone at 8, so I really need to get moving whatever I decide to do. Oh, what a night. Safe to say, I won't be missing this campsite. Right, let's get the fuck out of here. Level stairway, bring it on. Whoop, whoop. Alright, it's enough of that now. Is this at all? Oh, lovely view. That was really, really worth the walk up. We are in a cloud, I suppose. No one should do this thing first thing in the morning. But this is all downhill from here to Kinlochleven, where I plan to make use of a shower and a lot of use out of a hand dryer. I'm going to stop for a second, a kilometre or two, because I need a coffee and a pot noodle to lift my spirits. It's probably only about 15 miles left or so. So that's 81 miles down, 15 to go. What a week. Well, this seems like as good a place as any to sit down, have a 3-in-1 coffee and a pot noodle, down to sweet and sour flavour now. It's getting desperate. Used up my beef tomato and chicken and mushroom. Bad times. Nice mountains again. Clouds covering most of it, and I think Kinlochleven is just over that ridge there. And that looks like Kinlochleven down there. Luckily it's downhill. Let's go and find a place to dry my socks. Gents doesn't work. Let's try the ladies. Let's lift off. Now I can seriously make some miles up. Crack on. I'm determined to finish this now. Top of this this hilly bit here, and from there I think it's pretty much last 5 miles all downhill, plain sailing into Fort William. A lot of miles today. Don't really know how I've managed to do so much today given the night I had last night. As soon as I got to Kinlochleven, where I was considering a little walk last night, as soon as I got there I just had one thing on my mind, and that was finishing this walk. My knee is caning though, but I'm just walking for it, pretty much through the pain barrier now. I'm just enjoying the last bits of nature really. I know the last couple of miles of the West Highland Highway is actually on a road, just going straight into Fort William, which is a bit of a shame, but that's usually how it goes with most hiking trails and stuff, so kind of just enjoying this for the moment. It's pretty nice. So as I'm doing the last few miles, I started thinking about what my favourite parts were. I need some time to think it over, but definitely on the first day when it opened out, that first bit, and it was really bright and saw the first proper foothills of the Highlands. That was awesome. Day one, and it's perfect weather. I've really missed that weather. Another one was probably after the ordeal on Loch Lomond, finally finding that bothy in the dark, and just kept going, an extra kilometre, and still couldn't find it, and I was sure I'd gone too far. So surviving last night should probably be a highlight as well, because I mean, I couldn't go out and film it. I mean, as you know, I can't, when it's raining I can't film anything, but I've never been in a storm like that in my life. Like, I didn't even dare to go outside the tent. It was just fucking crazy, and it went on from like, I mean, it had been raining all day. Like, all day it had been raining, but this was like the next fucking level. It's like a monsoon. So I guess that should probably fucking really be the highlight, and it not died on the last night. That's pretty good. I was quite far from being able to get any help as well. This last bit is really lovely, actually. Really lovely. Yeah, and I guess after that little ordeal, being able to go and do this, what I've done today, which is by far the most amount of miles I've done and the best walking I've done. I mean, really, I think at some point I was walking about 3 hours without even stopping for, you know, more than 4 seconds, 5 seconds to catch my breath. So I don't really know how I've still got that in the tank, but I'm sure I'll be pretty fucked tomorrow morning when I wake up. But oh, a bed, a shower. I've had how many showers this whole trip? I think one. I must smell fucking horrendous. I can't smell myself, I've just gotten used to my own stench probably. But I think one, right? There was first night was in Dreimen, and the shower wasn't working. And then, so yeah, second night was when I had my shower. I don't think I've had one since then. I was always planning to go and swim in a loch, but I didn't really. There was no point in the end. I got fucking soaking wet every single day anyway, and I need to go for a swim. So as far as my recommendations for doing this trek, if you want to do this or a similar one, let's go that side. Nice background. Yeah, slightly. There's a few things. Firstly, go for longer than I did. You know, for the same size route, because I've done this in 6.5 days. Definitely, I would say give yourself more time, just to appreciate where you are, because it's a really amazing part of the world. And for me, like, because of the speed in which I've chosen to do this trek, and also because of filming it, I haven't got as much time to soak it up quite as much as I wanted to. It's still been amazing, don't get me wrong, but definitely give yourself more days, you know. So for example, I would be staying in one place, which was staying there for the night and hanging around filming some stuff, and the next place that I really wanted to spend some time in would be, you know, 3, 4, 5 kilometres away, but my itinerary didn't really allow for that, my schedule didn't allow for that, because I needed to cover a certain amount of miles or kilometres in a day. The B&Bs and hostels, you know, it's prices just like the rest of Britain, really, I guess. So if you were going to do, you know, hotels and stuff like that, come with a bit of money, because food and accommodation in Britain is not cheap, even up here. Camping, which is what I did, and one bothy, it is a really cheap way to do it. I mean, obviously if you're wild camping or you're using a bothy, it's free. But if you're doing the campsite camping, which I did twice, it's usually anything between £5 and £10 a night. So that's great and all for budgeting, but you do have to carry all your shit with you. So you have to think about that. I mean, this rucksack is, I don't even know how much this weighs. It weighs a lot, and since last night everything got rained out, it's now double the weight. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking now and just enjoy the last few kilometres of this awesome nature. So see you in Fort William.